Hi there, I'm Wendy, and you're listening to Heal and Grow podcast, a space where we pause for a moment to understand ourselves better and live a little more peacefully each day. Have you ever wondered why, under the same circumstances, with the same opportunities, some people rise quickly, while others keep struggling to find their way? The difference isn't luck or where we start from. It's in how we think. Those who say I can't stop in front of the wall, while those who say I'll try find the door behind it. Life doesn't really change. Only the way we see life does. And today, we're going to talk about just that, the power of thinking differently and how it can truly change your life. Before you can act differently, you have to think differently, because actions are only the surface. Your thoughts are the roots that guide every choice you make. Many people try to change their lives by switching jobs, moving to new places, or finding new relationships. But somehow, everything ends up feeling the same again, simply because they never change the way they think. You can leave your old job, but if you still carry the same fears, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough, you'll repeat the same patterns, just under a different name. You can fall in love with someone new, but if you haven't learned how to love and respect yourself, you'll still choose the wrong kind of person, and you'll still be hurt in the same old ways. You can move to a new city, but if your mind is still full of limitations, even the new scenery won't make you feel any freer. The truth is, no one can create a new life with an old mindset. If the roots within you stay the same, then every external change will only be temporary. To go further, you don't need to run faster. You need to think differently. Some people, when facing hardship, complain, "Why is life so unfair to me?" While others, in the very same situation, say, "Thank you. This will make me stronger." The difference lies in just one thought, but that single thought can change the entire direction of a person's life. You know what? Every change begins with you. Your beliefs about yourself determine how you act, and your actions are the only path that creates real results. If you believe you're small, you'll act small. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll hesitate to step out, to try, to fail. But if you believe, I can learn, you'll begin to learn. And the moment you start changing the beliefs within you, your life begins to change direction. If you're not kind to yourself, don't expect life to be kind to you, because the world doesn't move according to what you want. It mirrors the energy you carry. When you say, "I can't," you close a door on yourself. But when you say, "I'll give it a try," you open a new path. When you say, "I'm scared," your fear grows bigger than you. But when you say, "I'm curious to see what happens," you turn fear into the energy that moves you forward. And when you stop asking, "Why me?" and instead ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" suddenly, every difficulty starts to make sense. Change isn't something huge or dramatic. It starts with just one different thought. And from that thought, your whole life begins to shift. So please, don't say to yourself words you would never say to someone you love. Don't call yourself a failure. Don't label yourself as weak. Try saying softly instead, "It's okay. I'm learning. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better every day." It may sound small, but those gentle words you speak to yourself carry the power to change the energy you wake up with every morning. Because when you keep belittling yourself, you unconsciously accept what hurts you. But when you start to value yourself, life slowly begins to value you too. And there will come a time, no matter how positive you try to be, life will still throw you to the ground. You'll face disappointments, moments when things don't go your way, times when you feel you've given everything and still ended up with nothing. But you know what? Failure doesn't define you. It only shows you where something inside you needs a little adjustment. An ordinary person, when they fall, will say, "I've lost." But a person who thinks differently will pause and ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" That single question makes all the difference. The first person sees an ending. The second sees a lesson. Many people suffer not because they were wrong, but because they hate being wrong. They want everything to be perfect, to go exactly as planned, exactly as imagined. So when things don't, it feels like their whole world falls apart. But the truth is, life will never be perfect. And our goal shouldn't be to never make mistakes, but rather to make fewer mistakes each time. You see, successful people don't avoid mistakes. They learn from them. To them, every mistake is just a rough draft of what's right. They don't ask, "Why did I fail?" Instead, they ask, "What did I learn from this?" And every time you learn something from your mistakes, you move one step closer to real success. So if today you feel like you failed, remember, it doesn't mean you've lost. It simply means you're learning, and you're still becoming better, one day at a time. The same goes for your time and your relationships. You need to learn to think differently about them too. Many people say they don't have enough time, but in truth, everyone has the same 24 hours. The only difference is what they choose to do with it. You can wake up and dive straight into your phone, stay busy all day, and still go to bed feeling empty inside. Or you can spend 15 minutes in the morning exercising, 10 minutes reading a few pages of a book, and have dinner in the evening with someone you love, and feel that your day truly mattered. It's not that you don't have time. You're just giving your time to the wrong things. The same is true for relationships. Many people say, "I've given so much, yet I'm still not appreciated." But the truth is, giving isn't always right. What matters is how you give. If you sacrifice too much, you'll end up drained. If you spend all your time trying to please others, you'll lose yourself. Time and love share something in common. The tighter you try to hold on to them, the more easily they slip away. But when you learn to appreciate them, to let things flow at their own pace, they tend to stay with you longer than you expect. Time doesn't belong to those who run the fastest. It belongs to those who live it most fully. And love is the same. You can't keep someone by controlling them, only by giving them freedom and trust. And in the end, thinking differently isn't about running faster than anyone else. It's about walking in the right direction with yourself. It's not about proving that you have value, but remembering that you already do. When you learn to slow down a little, to listen to yourself, to love yourself, and to be a little more grateful each day, life naturally becomes softer, lighter, and warmer. You don't need to try so hard anymore. Just think a little differently every day. And you've already taken one step closer to a better version of yourself. If today's message touched you in some way, please consider leaving a follow or a small share so that Heal and Grow podcast can continue walking with you on this journey of peace and growth. And maybe, before we close today, you can ask yourself one simple question. If tomorrow I chose to think a little differently, how would my life begin to change?